Just recently started an online course. It's run through Mountain Professionals. So any kid that wants to check out the information needs to go to their website, which is www.mtnpro.com. They can get all the information and sign up there. It runs just like the other course. It's 30 hours, takes 4 weeks to complete. Everything's done online, the test included. Cost of this class is $60, so it is $20 more than if they were to take it, say, over the summer and sit down with me for a week. So that's the big difference, is that it does cost a little bit more. But the convenience of it is the reason we're trying to push this for kids who have, appointments after school, who play sports or in band or in music or in chorus, and they don't have to wait for the next class. If they're 14 and a half and want to take it, they can go ahead and jump online and take the class. They offer classes about every week. Or sign-up dates about every week for students to do that. So there's a sign-up date next week, there's a sign-up date for March, and then they'll add more classes as they do that. The first 100 kids to sign up get to take the class. There's only room for 100. This past class got full pretty quick. That's the first time I've seen that happen. But in this last class, we've had 7 kids from Transylvania County take it. I had 3 in the last class and 2 in the other. So I'd really like for this to become more popular and more kids take advantage of it than having to wait for that next class, especially if they've got sports or after-school obligations. And also that winter class that I offer, I don't know, the kids that take it, it's terrible. And the fact that you've got to get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and be here for 30 days to do that. So by us doing this online class, I can eliminate that class and do it all in the afternoon. So I was able to do the winter class in the afternoon for those who could take it. I'm experimenting this spring to see how it goes. I'm not offering a spring class in hopes that more kids, when they call me and say, when's the next driver's ed class, I can say, you go ahead and take it now, go ahead and sign up, and then those that really want to sit down and take it with me can wait till this summer. Well, first you sign up, and you got to have of course, a credit card or debit card to pay for the class. Okay, that's an important thing to note. Once you sign up, there's an orientation period, and the biggest thing is make sure that you put in a valid email. Make sure that whatever the student puts in, that it's correct, because that's the only communication that the instructor will have with you is through the email. So if it's wrong, then you don't get any other, then you've got to go back and fix it, and it can be a pain in the tail. So there's a little orientation period to know how the class works, how the assignments come to you, and when you got to get the assignments done. And then you start the class, and the class is 4 weeks. It's broken up into chapters, so chapters 1 through 3 is like the first week, 4 through 5, etc., till you're through with the class. Another thing that students need to be aware of is that once a unit's been put in your queue to do, like chapters 1 through 3 need to be done by Sunday. If you don't finish them by Sunday, then you can't go back and do that work. It's closed. There's a test at the end, very similar to what we give in the sit-down class, with signs and illustrations on how to make turns and stops, etc. And if kids pass it, and then what they do is that I'm notified that they passed, and then they're ready to drive. Another thing that students need to be aware of, when you take the class with me in the sit-down classroom, say this summer you were to take it with me, DMV comes in and checks your eyes. Okay, and the DMV instructor comes and does that. With the online class, parents are responsible for getting the eye check done. So they print off the form, which is very accessible, take their child to the DMV, get their eyes checked after they've passed the class, and then just mail that form to me, and then I can put them in the queue to drive.